Hello everyone, I greet in the name of God Almighty. My name is Apostle Silas, and today we have a very interesting video to react to. And this one says that never read the Quran like this. Okay, it shows that you're going to give us a guidance, of course, when you are reading the Quran. So if today happens to be the first time of you checking out my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So guys, before we get on to the video, I'm a theologian and I make this video not to discredit anyone's religion. This is basically for educational purposes, and I believe that at the end of this video we all are going to learn from this. So let's get on to this video and check this out.
The Quran contains many stopping symbols whose main purpose is to enable you to stop and resume properly. Like the symbol of the end of the ayah, which is a confirmed sunnah to stop at it and then start the next ayah from afterwards.
Okay, so however, it comes at the beginning and also at the end.
A trend that I personally heard has started getting popular, and it is something called al-qira'atu tafsiriyya, or in English, the explanatory recitation. But what does that mean? Well, it means that the reader would repeat the last word from the ayah he stopped at, and then continues reciting from the ayah that follows it in a way to explain or highlight a certain word from the previous ayah.
Okay.
Like that. سَبِّحِ اسْمَ رَبِّكَ الْأَعْلَى الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى. So, since the second ayah was a relative clause, combining the last word with the rest of the ayah delivered the meaning, the Most High who created and proportioned. Or reciting Al-Fatiha like that. الحمد لله رب العالمين رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم, and so on. So this is what we mean with al-qira'ah at-tafsiriyya. But why is this a problem? Well, for a number of reasons. First, and most importantly, the placement for the majority of the ayat of the Quran are part of the wahi. So the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, would say that this is an ayah and it ends here. So Allah revealed this to be the end of the ayah. You cannot just simply change around words like you see fit, or create your version of the ayah and decide where the ayah starts. If it is the end of the ayah, then stop and restart from the beginning of the next ayah. The second reason is that in certain cases, the meaning changes, and that is something that should be avoided at all times. Like in this example. وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم. So in this example, we notice that this phenomenon could also happen in the middle of an ayah at a stopping symbol that you should be stopping at. Ideally, in this situation, you will either read the full ayah in one go without stopping at the stopping symbol at all, or if you want to stop, then stop at the stopping symbol and then continue from afterwards. But the wrong practice is repeating one word from before you stopped at the stopping symbol and then link it to what comes afterwards, which would then take the word out of its context and changes its meaning. When the word billah is repeated and placed at the beginning of the new sentence, it would mean I swear. So the meaning of the ayah would be, I swear that association is great injustice.
I believe we are learning.
While that is not a bad meaning in itself, it is not the meaning that Allah has revealed. So Quran must not be read like that. Third, reciting the Quran like this will cause grammatical problems. Consider this example. One ayah ends with the word al-mukhbitin, and the next ayah starts with a relative clause. With attempting al-qira'ah at-tafsiriyah, one would try and explain the word al-mukhbitin by repeating it and then linking it up to the next relative clause, which is not how the ayah is constructed and revealed. فَإِلَٰهُكُمْ إِلَٰهٌ وَاحِدٌ فَلَهُ أَسْلِمُوا وَبَشِّرِ الْمُخْبِتِينَ الْمُخْبِتِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا ذُكِرَ اللَّهُ وَجِلَتْ قُلُوبُهُمْ. The problem here is, grammatically speaking, a sentence like that is impossible to happen because the word al-mukhbitin is in a state of nasb, since it is part of the sentence وَبَشِّرِ الْمُخْبِتِينَ, as it is meant to be. But then this new structure of the sentence is impossible to have the word al-mukhbitin in this position with this case ending. It should actually be al-mukhbitun, and you can't just simply change that. So saying al-mukhbitin alladhina is grammatically impossible and should therefore not be recited like this. And now you might be wondering, does this mean that we cannot connect the ayat to each other or stop and repeat words? And the answer is no, that is not the point of this lesson. Because connecting ayat refers to reading the full ayah with its context, followed by the next ayah, or a portion of the first ayah in its context linked to the next ayah, and not isolating a single word or phrase and then linking it up to the next ayah. And while linking ayat to each other is not the best practice and is not the sunnah, it is not haram or prohibited to recite like this. سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى. Or كذلك يبين الله لكم الآيات لعلكم تتفكرون في الدنيا والآخرة. So I did not isolate one word and take it out of its context and then link it up to the next ayah. That is what we are talking about in this lesson, and that is what you should not be doing. So what if I'm not sure if I'm isolating a word or a phrase and taking it out of its context? How can I avoid this for sure? Well, first, following the sunnah, which is stopping at the end of every ayah. Even if the ayah has the symbol la on top of it, you may still take a pause at the end of the ayah and make a stop, as long as you will not end your recitation at that point. So stopping or pausing, but not ending or quitting your recitation. And after that, you can go to the next ayah from afterwards.
Wow.
That is the best and the safest solution when reciting the Quran. If the ayah is too long, use the stopping symbols. Stop at them and then restart from after the symbol. And if you must stop somewhere else for taking a breath or any other emergency, stop and then repeat 2, 3, or 4 words so that the ayah remains in the right context. And avoid repeating just one word and linking it up to the next portion of the ayah. And for more detailed explanation on the basics of stopping and resuming the Quran, check out this lesson before you go.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. If you want to start reading and understanding the Quran in Arabic, then you should start your journey right here. And don't forget to check out my latest book, which goes perfectly with this free course. I'll leave the links for all of them in the description, so check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wow, that's a very interesting video. At least this now shows on how to read the Quran, and then where to put your full stop, you understand, and when not to, and then also depending with the word, you understand, that you are actually starting with the timing, you understand, what you are supposed to use. And I don't know, but some of the reaction, in a sense, I have made, I got to realize that it was until recently that some of these parentheses were introduced, you understand, into the Quran, on how some of these things should be written, because I was told that before, the Quran, in a sense, was written without some of these parentheses, like all these full stop, comma, all those things, like inverting comma, and the rest of it. That it was later on, before some of these things, in a sense, introduced. And then just like the way he was talking about, for instance, when you are reciting Surah Fatiha, that you will start by Bismillah. Well, Bismillah, I don't know, in the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, something like that. I don't really know how to say it, but when I hear people talking, saying it, understand, you see the Rahman, Rahim, from there I got to realize, like, this Surah Fatiha, they're reciting, but I don't know, I'm trying, but like the thing is not coming anyway. So like, since, you understand, like Surah Fatiha started by the Bismillah, God, the thing is gone. Like, okay, fine. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. So let's assume that I'm starting the next sentence. Am I to also start by in the name of, like, I think it does not really make sense like that, or like, I don't know, like I'm kind of confused. But anyway, I know that for the Muslim, once they listen to this, they tend to understand what the video really mean. But maybe probably I'm just new to things like that, so that's why I find it difficult. But I don't know why I can't say it. Why can't I say it? Like I can say in my mind. Why is it that I cannot say it in my mind? I don't know. Anyway, I know with time I'll get to learn about this, and I know that a lot of people, you understand, who are used to this, of course, they can be able to like recite it, in a sense, very fluently. Maybe a time will reach that I'll also learn how to recite this too. Yeah, so I don't know, it's only God that knows better. So this is the end of my video, and I know that a lot of you have thought and opinion, you understand, concerning this. Of course, some of you can even teach you how to say, like, I don't know, I've been trying, but like the thing is not coming. But anyway, I'm going to learn, okay, and with time, okay, I'm going to learn it, and I can even be able to say it, and I'll even say it in this channel, okay, once I learn how to do it. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you should like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it in the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So guys, you remain blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.